This is kind of incredible. I came here to get COVID tested at the Northern Boulevard. I think it's 54th Street, the old Sports Authority location. I've been tested here, I think 4 times, maybe three or four times. And every time I've been in and out of here, I was in and out in 10 minutes. There was no line. There was no wait. I even felt like I was intruding on the test taker's serenity. But today, it's a whole other scenario. I don't know what this means. I mean, are things getting worse before they get better? The vaccine is only, I mean, they're saying that the vaccine is like 95% effective. And they're fast tracking it, but it's still going to be probably a year before most of us can get it. I don't know though what happened here that a facility like this, I mean, they closed a bunch of them. They closed a bunch of the testing sites. Like the one closer to me is closed. The one up on, that was up by Socrates Sculpture Park. I think these two drivers got to make up their minds. I'm not going to get tested today. I'm in no hurry. I got nowhere to be. But this looks like a 3 or 4 hour wait. And results probably won't come back for a week. But there again, in the past, I got results within 24 hours or 48 hours. And now I'd probably have to wait a lot longer than that. And I have no serious reason to think that I had any contact with somebody that was infected. It's incredible. Somebody on the radio was talking about the outbreak in South Dakota and how the states that imposed the fewest restrictions are now seeing the biggest outbreaks. Big surprise, right? But they were talking about somebody on their deathbed, somebody who died, who couldn't stop asking, what the hell's wrong with me? What do I have? And they'd say it was COVID, and they'd be like, that can't be it. Like, why? How can anybody be in such denial? And so there it is. The reason I get tested is, I had it back in April and May, and maybe even March. I'm not sure when it started. And at that time, you had to be hawking up a lung to qualify for testing. So I didn't get tested back then, but it all added up. I was like sore in places I had no reason to be. I had this tightness in my chest. The main thing was that I just simply could not catch my breath. I had to try like 8 or 9 times. And eventually it would always take, but it was hard. And I was never worried about dying or anything. Statistics being what they are. But if I was worried about anything, it was that I wasn't coughing. And I was reminded of something my dad told me, that late in life, when he was in his 70s, he decided he decided it was time to quit smoking. And he went to a respirational therapist who told him, don't do that, don't quit smoking at this point in your life. If you quit smoking, you'll quit coughing, and if you quit coughing, you'll stop expelling that junk off your lungs, all the gunk and shit that accumulates on your lungs from smoking, basically his whole life. So he didn't quit smoking, and I was worried about something like that. If I was worried about anything, it was something like that, because I was not coughing, and COVID, of course, is a respiratory thing. And I was imagining, if I was worried about anything, it's that I was not coughing, and maybe I was facing a similar scenario to what my dad faced, where he was warned to keep smoking so he'd keep coughing. And like I said, I wasn't losing sleep over it, but if I had any concern at all, it's that I wasn't coughing. So one day, man, I just started just hawking it up, man. I just started coughing like a fucking, I don't know what to compare it to, but I was just coughing it up. I was out in, this is going to sound dramatic, I know, but I was out in East Williamsburg on this stretch of road where there was nobody around, and I was looking. I was looking for people because I was going to wave them away. I mean, I must have been blasting germs 50 feet in every fucking direction, up, side, up, left, right, back, behind me, everywhere. And I did actually see a jogger approaching, but he turned around before he got anywhere near me. Not because he heard me coughing, he just turned around. So it hurt, and I was sore inside for days, but I'll take it, That's when I knew I was out of it, or getting out of it. And then I don't remember how long that lasted, a few days probably. And I could feel the oxygen return to my brain. I could feel things start to work again. But the reason I get tested now is first of all, I haven't got the antibody test yet, because everything I've read about it says that the results are completely inconclusive. I mean, it's 50-50. It's like a coin toss. You have it or you don't. And it's wrong half the time, basically. And I also just don't believe the conventional wisdom that you can't get it twice. But I also do it because there's this woman I've been seeing, and we mutually agreed that we would get tested every once in a while, just to play safe, because we hook up every couple of weeks and we have a lot of fun, but we have to give each other the assurance that we're not going to get each other sick, or either of us going to make each other sick.